So lately, I've been thinking about over the years just the themes that I've noticed in terms of what it ultimately was that led to Come Home partnering with other people. I think it's important for me to be able to identify. I also think it's important to communicate to other people because there's a certain entry point where Come Home me come in to really support. And the thing is, when we talk about social and emotional development, when we talk about emotional intelligence, especially at a school and systems level, all the way down to a classroom, there are so many impacts and there are so many people who benefit from what it does to leadership and adults and climate and culture, all the way down to instruction and development and academics and all those spaces. I think sometimes where I can get stuck is which one do I want to speak to or need to speak to or should speak to, because the truth is it impacts everything. So I've been thinking about the theme, and all the way from my time being a school administrator all the way to today, when I think about the long-term work that I've done and the work that I want to be a part of and I want Come Home to be involved in, is this long-term implementation cycle. Really being able to embed ourselves with partners and train and develop adults, create systems that help that come to life and look at it through the instruction lens and all of it. But there's one big piece that sticks out. And what I've noticed over the years, and now we're talking five to 8 years, maybe, something along those lines, of doing this. A lot of people know what it is. So when I say what it is, I mean SEL, emotional intelligence. They have, either they fully know, or they have an idea, and they're all bought in. They all believe in it. They all know it's valuable. They all know it's something that's needed for adults and students alike. And that's ultimately where we're able to have the conversation. But what they need support in is how to actually do it. How do we implement emotional intelligence into our classrooms? How does social emotional skills actually coexist with academics? It's all about the how. They understand the what, but they need support with the how. And that's where I've come into play. That's where these partnerships have come from. It's come from helping them understand this is how we're actually going to do it. We're going to take these ideas, we're going to take these skills, we're going to learn how we're going to develop ourselves, and then what it's going to look like to implement these things at a foundational level. And so I'm always brought in with the how. It's people, again, who are already clear or somewhat clear and are bought into what it is, but they really need support with how. One of my partnerships that I've had in the past, they had learning outcomes and they had goals that they were communicating to people around social and emotional skills and emotional intelligence. But with me, they were coming to me saying, we say we're doing these things, but we really aren't sure how to actually do them. And that's where I came into play. And so if you're an organization or you know folks that know the what or have some sort of understanding of the what and believe in the what, but are struggling with the translation of how to actually do it, have them reach out. That's where Come Home comes into play. That's where my work comes into play.